Hi, my name is Jerry Coates. I am a member of the GIS Mapping Center, and today we're going to do a video training session to show you how to navigate in the damage assessment application using the Flex Viewer. To start off with, the Flex Viewer is a viewer that is a temporary solution for damage assessment. Because the viewer allows you to edit data, we have created a login screen. The username and password for this application are, username is going to be EOC user, and the password is going to be EOC user01. Type that into the screen, press OK. That will allow you to get into the application, and now you're all set with being able to use the application. The first thing that we're going to go over are various navigation features for the application. So this tutorial is going to be primarily just to show you how to navigate around on the screen. There are several navigation features that we have. If you look over here in the upper left-hand screen, there is a circle with a couple of triangles and a scale bar with the pan tool, zoom in tool, and a zoom out tool. So you have a bunch of different ways that you can navigate. If I were to use the plus or minus on the scale bar, I can move this bar up and it will zoom in for me. And if you notice that when you change it, you can see the scale 1 to 9600. So the map is going to zoom out to that particular scale. Okay, I can click on the minus button at the bottom, or I can click on the plus button at the top to have it zoom in and zoom out. If I go up to the top circle where the triangles are, there's a pan right, pan left, pan down, and pan up button. So if I want to pan up, see if I can't find something on the map, I can use that feature. Pan left, pan down, and then pan right. Okay? Now let's go to the bottom where we have the actual pan tool. So if I click on the pan tool, a little hand pops up on the screen. I can hold the map down by using the right mouse click, and I can move it around the screen to navigate. The other thing that I can do with the pan tool is if I double click in an area, it will zoom in for me, centering that area on the screen. If I go and select the zoom in tool at the bottom of this, there's a circle here, and it basically is a magnifying glass. When you bring up the crosshairs for the zoom in tool, I can hold the mouse down, draw a polygon around an area, and it will zoom into that area, centering it on the screen. If I click on the zoom out tool, it does the same thing in the opposite direction. It'll zoom out, centering that particular area on the screen. The zooms that are set up on this application are set up for default settings, so they're going to go out to certain intervals that we have set up in the application. So just keep that in mind when you're doing the zooms. Okay, I'm going to zoom back into an area, and now we're going to go over one of the final navigation features that we have with this application, which is the Find Address feature. We used to have a Find Intersection tool. We do not have one in this application. The only thing that you have right now is the Find Address tool. So I click on the Find Address tool, and what comes up is this window, and it tells me that I can go in and do specific addresses. So if I want to type in an address that I'm looking for, I can type in, let's type in 2200 Wilson Boulevard. Now I've just typed in the name of the street. I haven't typed in anything else. hit the locate button, the search goes out and looks through a table of addresses that we have in the Mapping Center, and it comes up with two addresses. They both score 87.3% on the search field, so that goes to tell you that these are the highest rated matches for that address that you entered. And if you look here in this window, you will see that there is a pop-up that is linked to the particular address that you want. If you go and press the Zoom to button on this address window, it will zoom you into a specific scale so you can see the building that you typed in for your address. Okay, that pretty much is the damage assessment navigation features. I'm going to go over some other features in another video. If there is any questions that you may have regarding this application, whether it's how-tos or just general questions on can this application do something, please get in contact with either myself, Jerry Coates, Bill Everingham, Tim Ernest, or other members of the Mapping Center team. Thank you.